There really is a fight for top talent. It's part of our discussions every day. And really, if you're not looking at the contingent workforce, you're really missing out on really one of the more flexible, more skilled parts of the workforce. And really, we need to work together with our organizations and our clients to really understand how to approach the contingent labour market and how to attract that. And there's different solutions and different methodologies that we have to adopt for each different market. But really fundamentally, if you're not looking at contingent labour, you're really not looking at all the solutions that can drive your business forward. We're seeing more and more organisations using contingent labour as a part of their normal way of working, but they really don't always have visibility. I think when you're looking at contingent labour, you need to understand your supply chain, you need to understand your cost structure, but also which business units are benefiting from contingent labour and which other business units are perhaps misusing contingent labour or could be using it better. Let's put it that way. And that's really where bringing in an MSP is really powerful, because you bring in that visibility, you bring in compliance and control. There's so much technology and so much change coming through in our world of MSP and how that's working. But what we're seeing in Asia-Pac as well is there is different markets with different requirements. So if we start in Australia, for example, we're seeing a sort of a traditional model of vendor neutral MSP, so where the MSP just runs the supply chain. But whereas in other parts of Asia-Pac, we're seeing a real drive where the MSP is an active participant in direct delivery, actually delivering contractors through the program for cost-saving measures and also improving the contractor experience. So when we're looking at direct delivery, one of the most exciting things I'm really excited to see is how we're able to build communities of contingent workers, how we're able to access those for our clients. So where we're actively on board with our client and actually delivering directly as well as running the MSP, we're able to build tailored communities that allow us to share our contractors, our resources with our clients in a much quicker, smoother way, which are used to working with Randstad sourceright and being able to be deployed.
With the MSP Talent Direct model, our key focus is, as you've just mentioned then, on driving more direct delivery into the program, where we supply the candidates directly to the programs. What we're doing with MSP Talent Direct is aggregating a lot of that sourcing engine and aggregating a lot of the administrative functions into a central delivery team to allow for efficiencies in hiring into grouped job families, if you like. So IT will have its own, finance and administration will have its own. And then if there's any specific specialities that the clients specifically need, we can build sourcing engines out underneath those specialities as well. So we're aggregating, when we aggregate a lot of things. We're aggregating the sourcing engine, the administrative engine, but then also for the purposes of, as I mentioned earlier with the VMS, we're aggregating the VMS spend into one spend to leverage the buying power on behalf of these smaller companies. So really the biggest benefit these clients are going to see is they get access to the VMS, which is bringing their new levels of visibility to them for the reasons that I just mentioned, but they're also getting a sourcing engine that has evolved over time that helps to direct deliver into these programs as well.
Thank you.